Due to the national lockdown, NAWASA's offices, like all others across Grenada, remained closed for the duration, restricting the ability of the authority to have customers' meters read according to the usual schedule. This resulted in a number of factors affecting the regular billing cycle. Finance Manager Mrs. Louisa Yuventi explains.
The National Water and Sewerage Authority is aware that customers' bills for the month of April will be a bit unusual. This is primarily because, well, two things. You find that because of the lockdown, because of COVID-19, our meter readers were not able to go out to read meters. As a result, you find that instead of the normal 30-day cycle, that some of this were extended to 49 days in some areas, mainly to the south of, well, cycle 1, because our bills are done in cycles. So cycle 1 was more than like 49 days. Now cycle 2, in order to bring it back onto the normal so that we have the readings when they're due, that we had to estimate those bills so that as a result that you find that some of the bills may be unusually high. This partly due to the number of days, and also we noticed that people are using more water because everybody's at home now. Another factor that may have contributed to some of the high bills is undetected leakages. However, we have started our billings for May, and any abnormalities, our meter readers are out there and they're doing readings. So any differences, you will see an adjusted bill for May.
While the period in question covered more days, Mrs. Yuventi explained that it will be significantly less in the next cycle.
In terms of the April bills, where we actually read, and we had the number of days exceeding, that we have come back on our regular cycle, and those days will be shorter. So you find that whereas you will have 49 days in April, now for May, you may have an average about 12 days. So as a result, when you add them together, you'll get your billings for the 2 months, which we assure you is quite accurate.
Customers are also reminded that accounts which were not being kept current prior to the lockdown will include accumulated balances from previous billing dates and not just the last billing cycle.
Some people may, because they have not looked at their bills carefully, that they may see that the balance due is so much. And they will complain that the bills may be high, but not forgetting that they have not paid NAWASA for the last few months. So it's not 1 month bill, but it's an accumulated balance that they're looking at.
Mrs. Yuventi also thanked customers who have been making payments towards their bills and encouraged others to do the same.
Thank customers who have come out to pay their bills during the era when we were opened, and we do appreciate their coming in. And however, we are appealing to all the other persons who have arrears that, try to come to pay up the bills, because accumulated balances will be reflected on your future bills.
Customers are reminded that meter readers are now back out in the field, and affected customers are assured that once the actual readings are entered in the system in May, it will address any anomalies in the March to April estimates.